of all the floss tubes in all the channels in all the world, you had to click on mine. How'd I do? Pretty good, huh? So, I started out with that just because I'm in kind of a silly mood today. However, if you can, in the comments below, list what movie I totally stole that from, then I'm going to enter you into a drawing. And this is what I'm going to give away. It's Purple Night Sky. It comes with the disc to finish it with. Has the pattern. It tells you all of what you need to make it. It looks quite pretty. I bought a grab bag from my needlework shop in Copper's Cove a while back, and there were several of these in there, and I thought, I'm going to give these away as a giveaway one day. So I was being silly the other day and come up with that, and I was like, oh, it's going to be my first giveaway. So in the comments below, what movie did I blatantly steal that from? And just quote it down below, and I'll do a drawing, and somebody's going to receive this. So anyway, with all that nonsense and silliness done, I'd like to, well, it's March. What is today? It's March 15th, 2018. Welcome to my channel, Stitchin' with a Dachshund, because she's here. Welcome back to all my subscribers and the people who come back to watch my silliness every 2 weeks. And welcome to any new viewers. I know you don't know what you're getting into yet, so here's the disclaimer. No telling what I'm going to say, what silliness I'm going to do, what comes out of my mouth. It doesn't always match what is in here. It does not always match what comes out of my mouth. Forewarned. Usually nothing too bad, but I do a lot of, I am animated. I do a lot of hand banging. It makes a lot of noise. I get licked on a lot by this silly girl right here. But if I don't hold her during the video, then she sits down here and whines. So I've just learned it's easier just to hold her and get the dachshund love. Because I do love my dachshund love. So let's move on into it. You know, I don't move into stitching first. You know I've got to talk about something. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is my mug. Now, if you all know, I broke my bee mug. Michelle Bendy was like, what? You only have one mug? Well, I only have a few. I don't keep a lot of mugs. But I saw this at Family Dollar or something, a dollar store down the road, and thought, I got to have this. So I have it, and it is filled with Big Red Ambrosia, Nectar of the Gods, my favorite. So that is my new mug. I do have another one. I got a Texas mug that I'm really thrilled about. And me and my daughter went out to on the town, and we were driving around, and we saw this Texas gifts place. We stopped in, and I found a mug that I just love. And I was going to show it today, but then I saw that at the dollar store, and so I'm going to buy it, and I'm going to take it, and I'm going to show it. Texas is coming in 2 weeks. I will show you my Texas mug. I got to tell you some things that's just has made me laugh this last. My notes is over here, so I'll try not to look, but you know me, I'm going to look away. Had me laughing, and that was, if y'all have ever watched Dark Side Stitcher, I enjoy her very much. She is on the dark side, and she doesn't care what she says. She will cuss. And they've got, she and another lady started the Bewitched Stitches Facebook page, which is fun, and I joined that. But anyway, she got on there the other day because, you know, a couple weeks back, the whole thing about the Stitch Mania and the picture that was posted and all of that. Well, she got on there on her channel, and she started talking about it. And she was cracking me up because she was like, you know, she got to talking about that. Then she got to talking about just people who comment on your video that you're too noisy or don't eat or don't drink, you know, the people picking apart your videos. It's like, whatever. But anyway, she made me laugh because she was like, if you want to drink, damn it, drink. If you want to eat. And she's sticking stuff in her mouth, and she's cracking me up the whole time she's doing it. But then in comes her husband, and you don't see him at all. But all of a sudden you hear, hey, do you find my ass cream? I've lost my ass cream. I like to fell over. It was so hilarious. And he didn't stop. He just went on. And then he left. And you never saw him. He left. She starts laughing, and she said, I really don't know what he's talking about. You know, because I'm just telling her they probably have a really fun relationship. And all of a sudden, here he's back again, sticking his head in or whatever, yelling for his ass cream. And I'm like, that is just cracks me up. And I like the serious videos. I like the funny videos. I like the off-color videos. I like them all. You know, if I watch you, you know, and if you do something, only thing that I will not watch is if you get political on your videos, because my floss tube experience and what I liked about floss tube and what I like to put out for floss tube, I don't want to make it political. If I want to see politics, I can get on the news. Now, not to say I'm not very politically minded. I am. I have my views, and you can see by my face that I can express my views, and I can say what I like, and I can get in arguments, and I can talk about my views, but I choose not to do it on floss tube. Also, if I'm on a floss tube or that gets off into politics, you get one shot, and if you do it again, then I stop watching, because it really is just about me getting away from the political world and all the nastiness that goes on out there, and enjoying floss tube and enjoying my time with stitchy friends. So I don't even know where I got off on that, but anyway, this is where I like to be. Anyway, she was funny. He was funny, coming in and just, you know, bringing light to that video. And she made such a good point about, you know, it's your video. Do what you want. And if you don't like that I drink my Big Red, then maybe don't watch me, but you don't have to put it in the comments. You can scroll by. People think they've got to tell you every little thing, and you don't, people. You don't. Just keep your mouth shut. I don't care. You might not like my dachshund, but you don't have to tell me you don't like my dachshund. Now, if you like my dachshund, you can tell me you like my dachshund, because I like my dachshund, obviously. She's sleeping. She's not going to be up on my shoulder this time. Anyway, I can get way off on things. So anyway, Dark Side Stitcher, I just loved her rant. I love what she was trying to say. I love that he came in and did that. Just it's proving a point. It's her video, and she can put what she wants on there. So anyway, sorry about getting off on that. Well, I said sorry. So I'm going to ask you a question, because this is something that I don't understand, and I can't figure it out. And I hear it a lot in floss tubes, and it's the sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I commented on a floss tuber's video once and said, I like that piece you're doing. It wasn't cross stitch. And I said, I like that piece you're doing. That really inspires me to do it. And my comment back was, sorry, not sorry. I don't get it. What are you sorry for? And then why are you taking it back? I don't understand sorry, not sorry. And I hear it a lot on videos where people go, they're showing something and they'll talk about being enabling, and then they'll go, sorry, but sorry, not sorry. I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. I'm not being an ass. I really don't understand why you would say sorry, then not sorry. It's like you're giving me an apology, but then you're taking it back. And then why are you sorry in the first place? Aren't our videos to inspire and let other people see what we're doing, and maybe they'll want to do it? So I really don't understand sorry, not sorry. So if you want to explain it to me in a way, probably in very simple terms, that I will understand sorry, not sorry, please do, because I really don't get it. So help me out. Put it down there. What am I talking about next? Oh, yeah, I'm wearing this shirt. You see this green shirt? This is what I will be wearing on Saturday, because Saturday is St. Patrick's Day. Saturday is also the day I get to meet the Stitchin misfits. I have looked forward to this for so long, because I can tell you that they're my people. They make me laugh. They say the silliest things. They've got me wanting to drink a little bit of tea. I'm trying. They're really great people, and I can't wait to meet them. So we're meeting this Saturday, 10 o'clock at the Needle Workshop in Copper's Cove. If there's any other Texas Stitchers that would like to meet us out there, you are more than welcome. We'd love to meet as many Texas Stitchers as we can meet. So we're going to meet Copper's Cove, Needleworks, 10 o'clock. I'm really excited, because there was lots of things on the Nashville release that, you know, that the patterns they released, can't even talk, that I liked. But one really just reached out of that screen, stuck in the face, and said, you got to order it. So I was on the phone to the Needleworks, and it has a beehive, a bee, and borage flowers. You know I love my bees. My next tattoo is going to be a beehive. I'll probably put it up here somewhere. I don't know. My friend Ashley's actually designing the beehive for me. And the borage flower In my hobby group, the Society for Creative Anachronism, we have what we call our devices, which is like a coat of arms. We can't call them coat of arms because it's a real thing. So it's our device. And my main motif in my device is a borage flower. So you have all these elements that just was like, oh my God. So I got on the phone, I called him, I said, please pick this one up. So this Saturday, when I meet with the misfits at Needleworks in Copper's Cove, I say it all the time, say it a lot. I'm going to get to pick that up. So I'm really super excited about it. And I might also get some material for spring rolls, the dachshund series. You know, I'm working on Winter Wienerland. I've already finished Halloweenies. I'm a little behind on where I wanted to be with them, but that's okay. So I might pick up the material there because in my mind, I'm picturing kind of a pinkish, whitish fade color. I might go with a light blue turquoisey fadey color. I don't know, but I've got a picture in my mind, and I'm hoping maybe to find the material on Saturday. Speaking Texas Stitchers, and if you want to come out and join us, that's perfectly fine. Don't forget, we have a hashtag for Instagram. If you are a Texas Stitcher, hashtag Texas Stitchers, so that we can see your work and see what you're doing. There's several of us that do the hashtags, and we really want to form a community of Texas Stitchers. The other thing is the Misfits. Hanae started a Facebook group called Texas Stitchers. And so please, if you're a Texas Stitcher, go join this. I'm enjoying, I posted, I live in Killeen, where does everybody live? And we started getting all these different posts. And we are, as everybody knows, Texas is like 800 and something miles end to end. So and I only know the top to bottom. I should look that up. So anyway, we are very spread out. We're not like the small states that we could just like all meet somewhere and it'd just be a few hours drive at the most. This is, there's no way that we could meet in Beaumont and the people from San Antonio would be able to come unless it's a retreat for several days. So we're big, we're spread out there, and I'm seeing these people post. I'm from Austin, I'm from LaGrange, I'm from Copper's Cove, I'm from Houston, I'm from Plano, and I'm loving it because there's a lot out there. There's a lot of Texas Stitchers, and well, Texas is big, so there should be a lot of Texas Stitchers. I'm really super excited about meeting some of you. One of the things I'm going to ask at Needleworks when we get down there is Trixie, who works there, told me that Lois has a retreat every year in July in Curryville. It's what I think she said. So I'm going to ask about that and get more information. So that might be something that we could look forward to as a group of Texas Stitchers, maybe to go to this retreat if it's still happening. And so I'll find out Saturday, and if it is, and maybe I can get some information, and maybe we can make a plan to all be there. If not, I'm a hell of a planner. I really want to meet some Texas Stitchers. So if I can't find a Texas retreat or Texas something going on, then we just might create one. I don't know. It might have just me and Hanae and Annie, but that's what could happen. Just saying. Just saying. Okay, I have rambled for my 13 minutes like I did the last one. So I'm going to go on and get into my business. Let me get a drink though. Oh man, Big Red. It's amazing. All right. First thing I want to address is a while back in video number 5, I talked about this, and I said that if Elaine Cohen contacted me, I would give it to her. I'd never reach out to her, and she probably does not watch my videos. I don't have that many subscribers, so she probably does not watch my videos. It'd be funny if she did. But anyway, I was going to give this to her if she watched my videos and contacted me. I never heard from her, and that's fine. I mean, she probably got more tatting books than she can deal with. However, I did hear from Chris Kennedy. I know I'm not saying it right. That said, if Arlene passes on this, that she would love it. So, Arlene, Chris, I'm going to comment on your comment, and we're going to find out if I can get this to you if you still want it. So, old business, taken care of. Chris, it's going to be yours, sister. All you're going to do is contact me and let me know. All right. So that's some old business. Finishes. And I have a finish. I know last time I was working on so many, but I didn't have I have Old Glory. I had Old Glory as a finish. And I was working on the Caroline Berzinger sampler. and the threads are made out of wool, and I was really enjoying it. Well, I finished it, and I'm really super stoked about it because I love it. I'm gonna try to get it in here where you can all see it. All finished. I need to, of course, iron it and all that, and figure out what I want to do with it, how I want to do it. I'm thinking this needs to be framed, is what I'm thinking. If you have another idea, please let me know in the comments below. I'm all up for ideas, but I really think I'll frame it. I had so much fun doing this. I really enjoyed working with the wool. I did. I will probably wind up getting another one of these somewhere down the line. But that is my finish, and I'm super proud of it. I love it. I just stroke it a lot. I'm enjoying it. So, like I said, my one and only finish. I'm going to put the lid on this so it won't get on my fabric. But I do have some whips, and I want to share with you. I am bad cross stitcher. Last video, I did not show you my progress on the illuminated manuscript. Totally spaced it. Put all my whips out here, except for that one. I don't know. I wish I could see her. She is sound asleep. She's even snoring. So last video, she was all up on my neck and all over me. And this video, she's just sound asleep, which is nice. Okay, so I'm going to show you where I'm at on my illuminated manuscript. I'm going to tell you about this illuminated manuscript. I'm really excited because Northern, Cross Stitch Northern, there's another lady who contacted me about this pattern, and she's going to get it when I'm done because she's doing illuminated manuscript too, and she's kitting it up and she's getting all ready for it, and I'm really excited to see somebody else working on something as beautiful as this. The search still goes on for the nativity pattern. Now Honey sent me a link that she found it in the Better Homes and Gardens book, 1990 I think. And it was in there, and it's the same layout, same design, but nativity, and I'm really wanting it. It'll be really cool if I can find it. I will take a break, and I will not do illuminated manuscript 2 for a little bit. I need to take a break. This is kicking my butt, and there's lots of reason why it is, but here we are. This is where I'm at on it. I have made quite a bit of progress on it. This is my piece that I cross stitch on every day, and I have done it since January 1st. Every day I have put a stitch or two in this piece. Some nights I get like a whole block of something done, or I really powered through something. Other times I'm working on another piece, and I don't want to really stop. I'm enjoying it. So I wait till right before I go to bed, and I pick this up and I do some outlining or something like that. But every day I put something in this piece. I've said it on one of my other videos that I think this was very ambitious of me to take on as a new cross stitcher. Because when I took this, I didn't even know what a quarter or a half stitch was. And this was full of them. And at first, I said in another video, I thought, oh gosh, they left off this part, you know, dummy me. Nope. That's what it was supposed to be. So I took on this one, and I took on my boots that you can see back there. So at the beginning of the year, my thought was I'm going to work on both of these every day until I get it done. But if I'm away from these for too long, it takes me a long time to get back in the groove and where I was. So I've decided I'm focusing on this one for the whole year, or until I get it done. And there's still a lot to do. It doesn't look like there's a lot to do, but these little flowers in here, they take a lot of time because there's only like 2 stitches and then you change. So they take a lot of time. So it was rather ambitious of me to take it on so early. So there is a ton of mistakes in here. One thing I've learned is how to recover from mistakes without having to take out a whole block. And if you look real close, you'll see a good cross stitcher would be able to see where I've messed it up. I'm not even sweating it. I don't even care because this was such a good learning piece. I can't wait. I'm going to frame this one. I definitely am because I've worked so hard. And I definitely at some point want to do illuminated manuscript 2. But I need to break from this pattern. This pattern was in a magazine, Country Cross Stitching Crafts, 1990, I believe. And their patterns kill me. I mean, these newer ones that I buy, their patterns are so easy, and these kill me. I just like their instructions don't make sense, and their like color changes. They have this like bird's legs do black, and then there's a pink one, and it's black, and it just makes no sense to me. But so I look at the picture a lot and go with it. So I'm sorry, Illuminated Manuscript, that I skipped you last week, but this is where I'm at on that. I will continue to keep working on this every day. My big one is at the end of this month. I have the elevation ceremony that I've been prepping for, and I'm like, I've got to take this out camping with me because I'm going to put a stitch in it every day. It's my goal, and when I make a goal, I've got to stick with it. That's just my personality. So let's get moving on. Oh, did I write down? I did. I wanted to tell you that I started this November 4th, 2017. So I'm hoping that I'm going to get it done within the next few months, and so that it won't be a whole year. And then that piece that I work on, just like I'm working on this one, will be the boots. And I'm going to move forward on that and do the same thing. And in between all of that is all my other patterns that I'm going to show. But like I said, it just has to be a stitch because I want to stay in the habit of picking it up every day. I want to form that habit. And if I don't have it in my hand or haven't touched it that day, I want to feel like something's missing and then I need to go pick it up, put a couple stitches in, and then go to bed. So I started that November 4th. All right, let me see. Here we are. This is my winter Wienerland. This is as far as I've gotten on it. I've still got a lot of material over here. It did have extra material on the side, so it's not going to be that long. But this is where I'm at on it. If you remember, this is my second start, and my second start, I started on February 28th. Because on my first one, I got my, because these little flowers right here, they're the same every way you turn them. So I had done the flower, put it down. When I picked it back up unknowingly, I had turned it this way and didn't realize it until I had to move the Q-snap. And then I was like, so I've said before that it's not lost. I'm going to make an ornament out of it. I did the dogs and I curled their tails up because I had to. There was no room. And I'm making an ornament for my sister for that. So this is where I'm at on Winter Wienerland. I'm loving it. I like it a lot. Love stitching on this. It's white and my eyes don't hurt as much when I stitch on it. Saying that, I'll show you mine. Now, I don't even think I had started this one. No, because my video was on March 1st and I started this one on March 3rd. And I'm really happy about this one. This one is Haunted Hollow. I should have brought the pattern to show you the pattern. Oh, wait, I did bring the pattern. It's right here, as a matter of fact. This is what it should look like. And this is what I've done. Oh, sit down. This is where I'm at on it. I love the moon. I love those silly birds and the swirls and those trees. Those trees rock my world. I love them. The fence is pretty awesome. I had wanted to move on and start working on the house that's down there, but I got off on some other stuff and I didn't do it. One of the things that I loved about this fabric and made me get it was if you can tell that where I put the moon, it's lighter, so it looks like the moon glow, and over here is darker. And when I saw this material, and she pulled it out, I was like, that's exactly what I thought of. I was like, oh my gosh. And I told her, and she's like, yeah, this was a perfect material for that. It's not pretty true looking like on the camera. It's just a very dark blue, purplish color. I'm having so much fun doing this one. I really didn't want to stop, but it's a darker color, and I'm working on a different, it's a real soft linen. So it's taking a little bit to get used to, but I'm getting it. So I started Haunted Hollows on March 3rd, so I'm just still working on that. Hopefully it'll get done soon, just because I always say I want to get done. And it's not because I'm in a hurry to have finishes. I just want to see them done. I enjoy doing them, but then I just want to see them done. My last video, I told you that I'm doing a series, a monthly series, Snowflower Diaries. And I actually got behind, not on purpose, but I needed to go to the needlework shop and get material. And so I didn't get to go until the 3rd. I think that was the Saturday. And so I wanted to go pick out the material because I don't have a stash. I don't have material. So I have to go pick out material when I want it. And so I finished February. And so this is March. And there's my little story. Isn't he cute? This is going to be a cute one. And I love this material that I've picked out this time. The color is a sea green. I don't know. Let's pull it up a little closer maybe. I don't know. It is a beautiful green, and it's going to look amazing on it. I really am excited about moving forward on him. He's going to look great. So me not having my fabric will probably put me behind on my monthly series. Oh, well, it happens. I'm not stressing it. Being behind on monthly series, I haven't worked on 12 Days of Christmas at all in this last 2 weeks. I really need to get my butt moving on that, but I haven't. I want them done by Christmas next year, which means I got to have them done before that so I can get them finished. And if it doesn't get done, it doesn't get done. I'm not going to stress. So is that all? That's all my whips that I'm actually working on now. But I got to tell you, last week, I expect like this has been a week. We came home last Thursday. My husband had work in Fort Worth, and so I went down with him, and I stitched the whole time I was there. I was just like excited because I said, honey, does it have a pool or anything? Because he had to work. I mean, he was downstairs in the conference room working, and I was upstairs in the watching the view from my window and walking around. They had the water gardens right beside it, and so we walked over there. But anyway, I just got to stitch. So I'd stitch in my room because it was perfect lighting especially for the Haunted Hollow, the blue. It was perfect lighting in the mornings. It just came in there. I could see all the holes clearly. It was great. So I would stitch on the Haunted Hollow while I had that light. And then when I got bored, I would pick up my cross-stitch if I had my bag. And I'd go downstairs and I would sit in the lobby and people watch and work and stitch a little bit. And then when he got through with his meeting that night, we went out and got pancakes because I love pancakes. And spent time with him. And of course, he always brings handicraft too. He's such a crafty guy. And then the next day was, let me see, we got there Tuesday night. So I got to stitch Tuesday. We went to the water gardens. And then all day Wednesday, he was from like 8 till 5. He was in the conference. So I got to just stitch from 8 to 5 because I wasn't at home. I didn't have to take the dogs in and out. I didn't have to cook supper. I didn't have all this stuff. Didn't have to wash clothes. I just got to sit there and stitch. So I worked a lot on my illuminated manuscript downstairs because it's a lighter material I can see. I feel like I'm really talking a lot in this video. So I got every stitcher's dream. I got a day and a half to just stitch because there was really nothing else to do. And I'm not griping about it. I enjoyed it. I got quite a bit. I got a big jump on the illuminated manuscript. I got a big jump on the Haunted Hollows. I didn't have the March thing. I took 3 things. Yep, I took the Wiener Wonderland, the illuminated manuscript, and the Haunted Hollows. And that's the 3 that I took so I could rotate through. So I said all that to say last Thursday on the way home, he had to stop by his plant in McGregor. And in McGregor, there's this little needleworker shop, Marianne's Needles, I think. And it is old. The patterns there, she doesn't have any really new updated patterns. She's more needlepoint than cross stitch. So I've been wanting to stop, but every time I've been that way, it's been a Monday and she's closed on Mondays. And it's better to call because she might not be there. You know, it's her hobby. It's not like a business like a lot of the needleworker shops. It's her hobby. And so she might be there, she might not be there. So anyway, saying that, I told him that when he gets through with his at his plant, I wanted to stop there. And so we did. And I found some things that I was really excited about. She had some prairie schooler, I can't talk, Santas. This one is 1994. 1999. I bought every year that she had. 2000. I'm really excited about these because I kind of looked at them before and wanted to get them. So 2001, 2002, I really like that one a lot. 2003, 2005, and 2009. See, this one's marked 350, and I found it first, and I was like, oh, wow, I wonder if she has any more. Well, over by her door, she has her clearance baskets, and she said, pick those clearance baskets up and come over here and sit at the table. My husband was there, and they were talking, and she had the majority of these in there for $1. So I got these for $1, and then the couple that was $3.50 in the other basket, when I got ready to pay, she goes, no, I'm not going to charge you $1 for those. And so I got all of these $1 a piece. I was excited. And then she had this one. She had these two, and I might go back and get these because she had several of the homespun collectibles. And this one kind of looks like it got a little wet. So she said, I just take that one. Have fun with it. So I got that one for free. I was really excited about those. That made me happy. And then she had some linen. 18 by 18, and I asked her how much, because I was thinking these would really go. I could do some of the Santas on these, maybe get 2 of them on here. That's what I was thinking. And she had 3 ivory, 28 count, which that's what I do is 28 count because it's best for my eyes. And she sold them to me for $5 a piece. Like, I can't beat that either. I'm like, good God. So I found one pattern that was full price, and like I said, it's an old shop, and oh, here it is. 2006, I want to say this was. I think I read. It's Oh Christmas Bee. Those are bees on the tree, and it's a bee on the top. I love all things bees, so I thought that was really cute. I paid like $7.50 for it. So still not bad. I got out of there for $30. So I'm really excited. I have no plan on starting any of that right now. It'll happen. I'll start it one day. But for $1, who could pass it up? The other thing I wanted to show you was, and I don't think I showed y'all this, excuse me, was because I found it at a thrift store, but I don't remember showing it to you. So I'm going to show it to you again. It's a shepherd's bush. And it's Merry Christmas. But the greatest thing is it comes with the buttons with it. All that for $1.50. So I'm going to wind up doing that because, oh, why not? $1.50. And it's a Merry Christmas. I could do something with that. Hang it up at Christmas time. So, again, Merry Christmas. With the buttons. I'm excited. So that was my finishes and my whips and my purchases. So let's take you to my medieval side. As you know, if you've watched my videos, I've got a big elevation to one of the peerages in the hobby group that I play with. I know a lot of you that are not involved with the SCA doesn't have a clue what I'm talking about. It's a pretty big thing. Think wedding, think graduation, big party. A lot of people. Anyway, love my shirt. So the dress is being made by another lady down near Houston, Tomball. And right now there's a big event going on. It's a week-long event. It's called Gulf Wars. It's hundreds of people on both sides, medieval combat. It's to die for. It is awesome. So that's going on right now. So a lot of my friends are there. So I didn't go this year. Because I'm spending money on the elevation and I'm just got to spend time getting ready. So the dress is being made, and one of the things I'm getting elevated to is called the Order of the Pelican, which is a service order. It means you work hard to make sure that the hobby group stays active and stays good. We're getting people in. We're progressing forward. We're running events. That's the worker bees of the group. And so the symbol is a cap of maintenance, which is red with ermine fur. Ermine fur is white with black. They have ermines were white little weasel-like creatures with tip of a black tail. All the black on it. So to be the wealthy had ermine on everything because it took a lot of ermine to make an outfit. So anyway, this is the hat that I have made to match my dress. It will be on here. It's a little big just for my head with nothing on it because my hat, I'm going to have stuff underneath here, which will add width, and I don't want a headache. So this is the hat. I've tried to make fake ermine, not a real ermine. It's going to have veils around it. It's going to look snazzy, people. It's going to look really snazzy. I got my new shoes. So it's actually probably going to sit about that height. It's going to look really amazing. So I've made it. I completed it and finished it yesterday. So I thought, perfect timing. I'll share it with my friends. So that's my medieval side for the month or for the 2 weeks. And that leads us into the man cave. Now, what I want to do for the man cave is he's actually brewed for this bigger thing at the last weekend. And the beer is still just a couple of days out. Might let the misfits taste some of the beer when they get here. It should be ready to taste this weekend. So I wanted to do that for the man cave this month, this filming, but it's not quite ready, and I want it to be perfectly ready. So I might throw a small little video up in between my 2 weeks, just, tasting the beer and showing what purchases I got down at the needle workshop. So instead of doing the beer, I decided I would show you the purse that he made me a few years back. I've used it. It is dirty. So anyway, this is the purse. Yes, I dropped something and I have no idea what it is. He tells me I need to clean it, but I'm lazy. Got the fringe and the inlays. He's inlaid this designs here. Isn't that beautiful? And it just hangs over my purse like that, and I switch it out. I'll do other purses. I switch it out. So, and he did this because I was speaking at a conference in New Mexico, and we went down to Santa Fe, and the ladies I was with wanted to go shopping. I'm not a big shopper, so it's no big deal to me. But so I was just walking around with him, and I saw this bag, and it was pretty much like this, and it had Indian beading on it and fringe, and it had this strap, same thing. And I was like, well, that is beautiful. So I went over and just to look at the price because I was curious, $600 something. I was like, you were crazy. And the ladies with me say, it's because it's in Santa Fe. This is the artsy fartsy community and you're going to pay for it. So I took some pictures of it and because I told them, I said, my husband can make that. And they're like, no, he can't. And I'm like, yeah, he can. I promise. Of course, he didn't do the Indian beading. He did the inlay instead. But yeah, I snapped the pictures. They said, you can't make this. And he just like, really? Because in his eyes, it's relatively simple. Not in everybody's eyes, but in his eyes. So everything on here is hand stitched. None of this is stitched on a machine. It is hand stitched, every inch of it. The things he would have done different is he would have done something on this to keep that from curling up. But, it's live and learn on that. Okay, this has been a few years back. The fringe, I love this purse. It is an awesome purse. So this is my man cave for this filming. I love it. Might have to go back to that and wear it this summer. So I got the man cave. I did my medieval side. That leads me to shout outs. We're almost done. I'm only up to 38 minutes and we're almost done, even with all my talking. Wow. I've got quite a few. I really wanted to get some out there. The first one, I believe, is Lauren, CatLadyStitcher. She's from Tennessee. She has 2 cute cats. She did her Get to Know Your Needleworker tag. She's got a couple of projects, more now, because I watched her when she first started. Now she's got a couple more videos. She did this mason jar one. We've all seen. It's really cute. She jumped into a large Harry Potter, kind of like I jumped into the Illuminated manuscript. But now she's got a lot of stuff. And she says, I talk fast. So I get it. I talk fast too. She's doing Heart for the Home for her mom because her mom loves to bake. and she likes to make cupcakes. I like eating cupcakes. CatLadyStitcher, if you ever need somebody some cupcakes, I'm your girl. I didn't get this body from saying no. Okay, Sweary Stitchers. I'm sorry. She tells you right off front, I swear, and she does this countdown. Okay, the prudes are gone. Now she starts. She kind of tickled me when she did that. She has a very funny story of the needle in her bed that she found and almost poked in her husband's butt. I thought that was really funny. She's got a lot of little things going on. One of them I love is the octopus. She called it Octopussy. It was funny. It's where they're octopus squares. I can't think of the pattern name. I didn't write it down. So anyway, go see Sweary Stitchers. She's kind of cute, and I think you'll enjoy her. Spruced Up Stitching. I enjoyed this lady. She has a few whips, but she's doing this one is Stitchin' Witches, which is really cute, and I liked it, and I was thinking that I might want to do one of that because it was really cute. And she's also doing the Country Cottage Gingerbread Village that is really turning out cute. She's doing Niagara Falls too, and I'm like, wow, that's amazing. She's not gotten far on it, but she's made some progress on it, and it's looking good. So Spruced Up Stitching, go check her out. Amylovestoads, I've heard other people shout her out. She feels about toads like I feel about bumblebees. So she loves them. I love them. Amy, let me tell you, I love the bake-offs too. I like watching them. One of my favorite shows is The Midwife. So I'm there for you. Your shows were I liked them. Your shows were hitting me. She also did the needleworker tag. She's fully finished. Let Her Sleep. And she's finished in a forest groove. So she's got some really nice stuff. Go check her out. Textile. I love it when she shows or talks about her sewing machines. I don't know why, but I don't sew at all. But that just is very interesting to me. And she talks about them a little bit and then shows one. Oh, gosh, check her out. She's really cool. Barbie Petal Pusher. She designed a Jane Austen to go along with the Jane Austen sale that was happening, and it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. Go check her out definitely to see what she designed. Frosty XStitch, Dawn. I laugh. She's from Switzerland, but I laugh because she says, don't get between me and my black tea first thing in the morning. And how many of us Americans feel that about coffee? You know, don't get between me and my coffee. So she had me laughing on there, but she's got some beautiful work too to go check her out. The last one today is Quilting Stitcher. Oh my gosh, she does beautiful cross stitch. Beautiful cross stitch. But she makes project bags, she stitches, and she quilts. And she got lovely quilts. So check her out. You'll enjoy her. I think that pretty much covers everything I had today. I got my rants. I got my saying. Don't forget that if you know where I got the saying, of all the floss tubes in all the channels in all the world, you clicked on mine. If you remember, if you know what movie I stole that from, comment below, and then before the next video, I will select a winner, and they will get this neat little thing right here called Purple Night Sky. It comes with a disc and the pattern. So do that. In the comments, don't forget, help me understand. Sorry, not sorry. I need help there. So if you're a Texas Stitcher, where me and the Misfits are meeting up Saturday, 10 o'clock at the Needle Workshop in Copper's Cove. Come join us. Introduce yourself. Probably be there a good hour, I would think. I don't know. But come meet with us. Get onto the Texas Stitchers Facebook page. Don't forget to hashtag Texas Stitchers on your progress on Instagram. And I think I've just recapped everything that I just talked about. So I'm going to quit rambling, and I'm going to tell you this. Put some thread in a needle and get to stitching. Y'all have a wonderful day. I'll see you back in 2 weeks. Oh, wait. I might throw in that surprise with the beer. So you might see me back in 2 weeks. You might see me back in half a week. Talk to y'all later.